In recent years, we've heard more and more about thyroid disease, a condition that affects energy, it affects weight, it affects mood. But according to Dr. Joshua Red, not everyone is being diagnosed correctly. Welcome. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Let's start, if we can, by reviewing the effects of low thyroid specifically. What are some of the signs and symptoms people will see? You
can have depression, you can have fatigue, and this is, debilitating fatigue. Fatigue where you can hardly get up out of the bed in the morning. You can have inability to lose weight. You can feel cold all the time. GI problems like constipation, gas, bloating. These people will typically lose their hair. And there's a lot more symptoms like that.
So you say people who suffer from these symptoms, they go to the doctor, they get on thyroid medication, but many of them are finding themselves still suffering from the signs and from the symptoms. Why is that?
Yeah, well basically, when someone's suffering from low thyroid, the doctor will run a TSH marker, and that's about it. And the problem with that is that if the TSH marker comes back high, the doctor's restricted to putting them on a low thyroid, a hormone replacement for thyroid problems. And basically, with that, it's usually never a primary thyroid problem that's actually causing the high TSH. It's usually an endocrine imbalance somewhere else in the body that's causing the high TSH. And so that's why these people tend to decline or feel little to no improvement, because the actual cause of their disease is being totally overlooked.
So let's dive into some of those causes. What exactly causes a low thyroid?
Well, probably the biggest one in America right now is Hashimoto's disease. And this is an autoimmune disease that will actually attack the thyroid. Okay, so it attacks the follicular cells of the thyroid, and eventually it will attack the thyroid enough to where the patient will have a permanent low thyroid. Now, this is the biggest problem because with a hormone replacement, it does nothing to the autoimmune disease. And so the patient just gets on the hormone replacement, continues to go on and on and on, but feels all the terrible symptoms that comes with Hashimoto's.
So what can be done to help patients with Hashimoto's?
Well, basically what we do in our office is we take everything we know about thyroid patients and thyroid problems, and we crumble it up in our hands and we throw it in the trash. Because these patients do not have a thyroid problem. They got an autoimmune disease that's attacking the thyroid. And so we can get to the mechanism of their disease and go in and dampen this immune response. These patients tend to have the best possible outcome.
Best possible outcome looking like what? What sort of results are you seeing?
The results that we're seeing in our office are phenomenal. For example, if you have Hashimoto's, their quality of life is completely awful. They might typically have 1 to 5 good days out of the month. And so in our office, these patients typically will have 20 to 25 good days out of the month. You can't cure Hashimoto's, but because it is an autoimmune disease, but you can definitely decrease their chances of having severe complications down the road. And one problem with just ignoring this Hashimoto's is that it can lead to like lupus, RA, type 1 diabetes, celiac disease. But these patients will typically lose drastic amounts of weight. Like you saw Anna here last month, she lost 20 pounds in 6 weeks. They're able to get their energy back. They're able to get their quality of life back. And these people typically, in the medical model, just have an awful quality of life.
How do people get more information? Do you offer a consultation?
Yeah, we offer a free consultation, so you can call us at 801-446-2822. That's 801-446-2822, and you can call and come in for a free consultation, and we'd be glad to help you out.
Well, nice to know people are getting the help they need. Thanks so much for stopping by to tell us about it. All right, coming up next on Studio 5, we tip you off to a great deal. Get eye level with the Utah Blaze indoor football for just a fraction of the price. Details next.